All right, take two. I want to see if I can get a little bit clearer. It doesn't seem to be happening that well. So Fabianski, his cross rating is an 11. So on a two-sided, two six-sided dice, 11 to 66. If you roll an 11, he'll be able to stop the cross from coming in. So he'd come out and get the cross. We've got a second 11 to 66 here and a third one. So we use that. That's 51. He doesn't come out and get the cross. So then we got to check the forward one's defence, his intercept rating, to see if he can stop the shot. If he does that, he'll stop the shot, and it's a +1. If he can't stop the shot, then Liverpool will have a random attacker and we'll have a shot on goal. So the forward one's intercept rating, looking at Antonio, his intercept rating is a 2. If we look over this dice 10 that we haven't used yet, it's a 3. So that's above his rating. He doesn't stop the shot. So if we go back up here, we've got a random shot for Liverpool. So we'll roll again. And we'll use this random battle selector part. And we'll see the midfielder 2. So the midfielder 2 for Naby Keita has got a shot. He's got a shot rating of 11 to 23 to get it on target. Roll our dice. And it is 23, so it is on target. So Naby Keita has got a shot on target. So we come over here first of all, and a bit on my pen for some reason. We've got a pitch control point for the shot, and we've also got one for the shot being on target. And then we come up here and we add a shot up there. So 14 shots for Liverpool now. Now, Naby Keita is on our scorebook already. He had a shot off target in the first half. I'm going to mark off our 30 seconds as well. When there is a shot on target, we then have to go to the goalkeeper's grid, roll against it, and see if a goal or a save happens. So let's come up and get a number. It's 45. And we look down here at 45. And it's a G, which is a goal. Naby Keita puts it past Fabianski, and the Liverpool team goes crazy as they are leading 2-1 now. So Naby Keita just had 3 goals on the year. So we've got a couple of goal scorers that are not generally. This is how the game seemed to be going. At the moment, more defenders and midfielders are scoring for Liverpool than attackers, and when the attackers get their shots, they're not scoring at all, which is pretty frustrating. But it is a test season, so we'll see how it goes. So Naby Keita down here has got a big G next to him now. It's a goal. That is the 1-2. That's the 4th shot on target. I'll put an extra pitch point there, and in the 48th minute. Keita scores. And I'll just put it down on a shot so that I know how it happened. So 2-1 to Liverpool. We then come over here and we take about a minute off the clock for celebrations and whatnot. And then we go and kick the ball off again. Pitch control, which is Liverpool, forward 1, and it's a pressure battle. So we got Mane, and his attacking pressure is a 5. And he's coming up against the defender 1. And Zuma's pressure battle on his defensive side is also a 5. So 50-50. We've got a 5 versus 5. The away team wins this one. And this time the defence wins. So it's 2 points to the defence. Home team defender 1. And we got a foul battle and a yellow card possibly. Our defender 1 is Virgil van Dijk, and his fouls conceded rating is a 1. He's coming up against the forward 1. Now Michael Antonio's foul conceded rating is a 5. So a 1 versus 5, even though Van Dijk has the advantage, he still fouls Michael Antonio, and that foul results in a yellow card. Now, if that 10-sided dice was 1 to 5, it would be a set piece as well. But at the moment, it's just a foul. So we'll give 1 control point to West Ham. Mark off a foul down there for Liverpool. And we also need to put down in the 50th minute, we've got Van Dijk. And he's on a yellow. Home defender 2, 54. Kanate, 54, is a medium pass for 2 pitch control points. So move to 8 pitch control points. I'll just do a few more minutes and then I'll be done. The video itself is not very clear. Away, forward 3, left forward. So we don't have a forward 3 and we don't have a left forward. So because none of those two come up, then there's no one to check. So it's just 30 seconds gone by. Away left midfielder, 35. So Vlasic, 35 on his midfield, he's making a run. All right, so when you make a run, you get a point and half a minute off. And then we come up here and we roll against the run. Now that's really hard to see. Midfielder 3, creative pass for a shot by the player making the run. And then you would check the shot on goal rating and the offside rating. But the first thing to happen before we can get to that shot is the creative pass must be made. So we have to look at the midfielder 3 now. Down here, as we talked about before, we've got a left midfielder, we've got a right midfielder, we've got a midfielder 1 and a midfielder 2. So there's no midfielder 3. There is a little bit of a, and it's going to be hard to see up here, our red rating here for the attack, and it simply says M1. So if there's no midfielder 3, we can use the midfielder 1. So we got Lanzini, and his creative pass is a 6. So we roll the 10-sided die, and we have a 6. So 1 to 6 is a creative pass for Lanzini. So we give him a pitch control point. And then we got to, I think it was Vlasic, didn't I? I moved the thing. So Vlasic, who was making the run, we then got to, he's made the run, the pass from Lanzini has got to him. So now we need to check if that shot's going to be on target. So we look at the shot on goal rating, it's 33, so this is 2 6-sided dice. It's 11 to 66. And then he's got an offside rating of 10. So unfortunately, he's going to be offside either way because you can't get less than a 10. You can't get more than a 10, sorry. So, but if we were to roll this, 22-6, he would have got the shot on target. So Ellison, the keeper for Liverpool, would have had to try and make a save. But the linesman has called him offside with his 10 there that's underneath it. For I guess for narrative's sake, 12, Ellison would have saved that anyway, SV for save. So basically Vlasic kicks it, Ellison saves it, but the flag was up anyway. So opportunity gone begging for West Ham. Home left forward is Luis Diaz, 34. We've got Diaz at 34. And he's also making a run. So Diaz is making a run and we give 1 point of the pitch control. 30 seconds gone. The right defender's creative pass for the shot by player making the run, unless the goalkeeper sweeps. Okay, so the right defender who's going to make the creative pass is a 9 out of 10, Trent Alexander-Arnold. But Fabianski, if he can roll an 11 to 14, he sweeps and stops that chance from the pass. 42 he doesn't, and 1 to 9 it's a 6. So Alexander-Arnold has got Luis Diaz the ball. Okay, so Luis Diaz has got it. He's going to shoot. We just need to check if he gets it on target. It's a 31. So 11-31 on target. It's a 43 and it's off target. So first of all, we give a point for the creative pass, a point for the shot, a point for it being on target. We mark off the shot there. Then we come over to Diaz and we mark a shot. You can see he's had 4 shots today, but they've all been off target. Pitch control, 4-1. Our pitch control is 12 in the second half, coming up against 7. - 1 and 14 is Sadio Mane. 14 is a blank. So half a minute goes. In the 53rd minute, I've got a little dot here, which shows that a substitution would be made. I'm using the as-played lineups and bringing them on when they came on in the real game, mainly because I'm trying to test how well the system works statistically, just to start with. Obviously, if you were playing this game and you know the system works pretty well, you could just bring on whoever at whatever time from the bench. But West Ham will bring in Benrahma. He's going to replace Bowen over there at right midfield. Now, I don't know whether they changed the formation or not when he came on. So he did play midfield and forward. So I'm just going to keep him there on the right. So I'm going to come over here and tick off that I've made that substitution. The next substitution was at the 61st minute also for West Ham. Away midfielder 3 or the left midfielder. We don't have a midfielder 3, but we have a left midfielder, 61. And that is Vlasic. And it's a short pass for 1 control point. Away midfielder 3 again, exactly the same, left midfield, but this time it's a dribble battle. Vlasic's got a 6 for his dribble. He's coming up against the defender 2 of Liverpool, who's also a 6 on his defensive dribble. So we've got a 6 versus 6. And a 6 versus 6. The home team wins. Because the home team wins their defending, they win the defence. And it's a counter-attack. So we give them a point for winning and getting a counter-attack. We mark off the 30-second for that play, and we also give another 30 seconds for the counter-attack to play out. And we roll against the counter-attack. And it says stop 9 defenders and midfielder. So in their defence and midfielder, they have 8 players, so they can't stop it. So we have a left forward shot for Liverpool, but it's a shot on goal plus 10. So we've got Luis Diaz, who is a 31, to get it on target. That's a 41 now with his plus 10. It's a 35, so Luis Diaz gets it on target. So we have a shot and a shot on target. Luis Diaz getting his 5th shot of the game. And he's coming up against Fabianski. And that's a 46. If you look down here to 46, it's got a G. So Luis Diaz on the counter-attack puts it past Fabianski, and Liverpool lead at 3-1. So we'll give him a point for the goal. Luis Diaz has got a big G next to him now. He's 1 for 5 with the goal. We will 54th minute. Luis Diaz. And that's the second goal on the counter-attack in the game. First half, Aaron Krezel for West Ham, but Luis Diaz scores, and it's 3-1. Liverpool now in total control of the game. Come over here, we give some celebration time, a minute, and then we get on with the game. Home forward 1, that's a 56. Sadio Mane And Sadio Mane's got an F on there. That's a foul. He's been fouled. Now, when a player has an F on their card, it's an automatic set piece. So we give them 2 points for that. 1 for the foul, 1 for the set piece. We are going to put a foul against West Ham. And we're also going to take a minute off the clock for that 30 seconds we just played and to set up the set piece. We then roll. And we want to check the set piece taker's set piece rating, see if he's able to get a shot off. Now, at the top of the cards, there is a set piece rating for everybody. 1 for Mane, 1 for Diaz, 1 for Mane, 1 for Salah. Keita's got a 1, Fabinho. Jordan Henderson's got a 2. It looks like it's the wingers, the left defenders. So we got a set piece 9 for Robertson. Set piece 10 for Alexander-Arnold. These 2 central midfielders got a 1. So we got 9 and 10. So we might just quickly roll the dice, 1 to 3. 3 is Robinson, 4 to 5 is Arnold. So Robinson takes it. So we're looking at his set piece rating, which is a 9. So we just roll against a 10-sided die. And it's a 3. So he's able to get a shot off. And it's a 34. 11 to 34 would be on target. It's 53, so Robinson gets a shot off, but it goes over the wall and over the goal, and for a goal kick. So I'll give Robinson a shot, so he's got 1 on target from 2 attempts. So in the 56th minute, we've got Liverpool leading 3-1. Might call it for a minute there, and might come back later with a little bit of an update.